So you may have heard of a game called Among Us, but have you heard of a very similar game called Impostor?
Today we will be comparing the two.
Before we start, 41% of you aren't subscribed, so make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already.
Let's get into it.
Among Us has lots of tasks, ranging from swiping a card to completing a maze. There's plenty of variety.
The tasks in Impostor aren't that easy with a touchpad rather than a mouse, but they're pretty fun, but I don't necessarily like. The maps in Impostor are quite all very similar. Some of them are quite really confusing.
In Among Us, there are 3 maps: the Skeld, Mira HQ, and Polus. So in Among Us, if you find a dead body, you can report it, and it takes you to a meeting. It's pretty easy to know what to do. You can inform others on where the body was.
In Impostor, the chat's not that big, and sometimes voting seems quite small on your screen, and it's not always obvious who voted who. Being a crewmate in Impostor is pretty boring, since it's always boring for some reason. I don't know why.
In Among Us, being a crewmate is pretty fun, although it can get kind of annoying when everyone votes you out when you're not the imposter. In Among Us, being an imposter is extremely fun. Killing and venting are very easy and satisfying. You can also sabotage and close doors.
Being an imposter and an imposter is much more fun than crewmate, but it sometimes is quite hard to kill people. The customization in Impostor is pretty fun. I wasn't able to find the menu for the first time. Most of them you need a code, and also you can't actually change your colour of your skin.
In Among Us, you can choose from many different colours and hats. You can also have a pet or a skin, although these cost money. Another feature of Among Us is that you can change your game rules. Among Us is a bird's eye view, which I think suits the game well.
Point of views in Impostor are pretty good. Even though you can't go in first person, and I'm not sure you can actually use shift lock, you can change your point of view with the right side of your mouse. The vents in Impostor make absolutely no sense. There's this giant room that only imposters can go into, but that's all that works for venting. You can't vent to any other rooms.
In Among Us, venting is very easy to do, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it. In Among Us, being a ghost is very boring, which is why most people leave the game when they die.
Being a Ghost and Impostor is absolutely so boring. You can't do tasks as easily, and also there isn't much place to go, and you can't walk through some walls.